Nice. What is this thing?
I've heard this roar before. Adol! I think that's the same one we heard at the Colosseum!
It looks much more ferocious than I had anticipated.
That's what I like to hear!
Palo Dragil. Yes. They can target different things.
Let's go! I'll handle this!
I got
Leave it
this.
to me!
I'll take care of this.
Take this!
This thing's on another level. Just what the doctor ordered.
What is it? Its skin is tougher than anything I've ever seen.
Its weak points can be discerned with astute observation.
We just need a few well-aimed strikes. I'll handle this.
That's not what I wanted to do.
I got this. Don't go dying on me just yet! Let's go!
Fighting efficiency has been enhanced.
This ends here!
Raise to ashes!
He's nothing against Draco Dragon. That's right.
Did we defeat it?
That's right.
This beast, it just wouldn't stay down.
Yes, its strength surpassed that of the creatures in the Grimwald.
It was tougher than I thought, I'll give it that. And it's gone. I've never seen a beast like that. What about you, Adol? You're the adventurer, aren't you?
I've seen a couple. Looks like a primordial.
Primordials, huh? Where have I heard that before? Something about giant lizards that ruled the world a long time ago.
You're right. I remember when everyone was talking about them a while back. I believe they're currently being researched in Garmin. But they should have been extinct for ages now. Then what's something that's supposed to be extinct doing in this prison?
Isn't it obvious? Someone must have brought it here.
This area seems to be under the jurisdiction of the Hieroglyph Knights.
Yeah. I wonder what the bigwigs are up to.
Did we just see something we weren't supposed to?
Yeah, probably.
I apologize for the disturbance, Monstrums.
Shadowlord! I thought I smelled a rat.
Do you wish to duel again so soon, Hawk? A hasty decision. 20 points. You have only just bested my primordial, have you not?
What's that? Is that a confession I hear? You're admitting that this primordial was your doing?
Denying it would serve no further purpose. Now, Crimson King, I had every confidence you would find this place, sooner or later.
What's going on here?
You will need to see it with your own eyes. And that is your way of doing things, is it not? But unfortunately, you will find no such information here.
Does he know who you are at all?
You know, maybe if you didn't.
Master Shadowlord, are you aware of the incident at the Colosseum?
I have received a report of it, yes.
Then you should know that this primordial set that bull into a rage.
I do. It is most regrettable that lives were endangered.
I knew it. Then tell me. What are the Hieroglyph Knights even for?
Yufa.
The citizens of Balduke entrust the Hieroglyph Knights with their lives. You're supposed to protect them. So what were you thinking? Hiding something so dangerous in the prison?
You are the Raging Bull, correct? If you wish to know why this is happening, or who you are, then seize the answer to your questions by force.
Who we are? What do you mean by that?
We're done playing your games, Shadowlord. Cut the crap and tell us what you know.
You must learn the truth for yourselves.
Bullshit.
The truth is not so simple that it can be explained by words alone.
How are we supposed to learn the truth without someone telling us the truth? You know, like us learning the truth for ourselves is us asking you, what's the truth? So if you told us, if we said, hey, what's going on? And you told us what was going on, we would learn the truth for ourselves. You see how that works, Shadowlord? You sucker fool.
Only when you discover it on your own can you make a meaningful decision. And when that time comes, you will understand that our actions are not driven by treachery.
How does that have anything to do with what we're asking you?
Everyone, the alarm bells!
Adol, I sense people approaching.
The knights you passed earlier must have reported you. We have authority over this sector, but Roman soldiers will respond to the alarm. Escape while you still can.
And miss this chance to fight you? You're not getting off that easy.
I have no desire to run nor hide, Hawk. Or should I say, Lieutenant Credo Eyeblinder.
What?
Nothing gets past you, does it, Master Shadowlord?
Our chances of escape diminish the longer we wait.
Fine. Let's get out of here.
After the encounter with the Primordial, its roar was never heard again. The postponed events at the Colosseum resumed as if nothing had happened. Ellie and Felix healed quickly, and life returned to normal, or so they thought. Monstrum's visit to the prison left them with countless questions and uncertainties. What could the master of the Hieroglyph Knights be planning? What was his involvement with the Monstrums? Each clue they discovered only evoked more mysteries to be unveiled.
Hey, there's something that's been bothering me for a while.
There's always something bothering you.
You ever wonder why these inmates are being held here, in this tower? Why is it that they get treated differently than the rest of the special sector? And do you ever see those traps they set up to discourage inmates from escaping?
It's beyond my pay grade to be asking questions like that. But if you ask me, they're probably criminals they really don't want people finding out about.
What? You mean like they're bloodthirsty murderers or something? That red-haired prisoner doesn't look like one, though. He congratulated me when I told him my wife gave birth.
What are you talking about? His hair is dyed with the blood of all of his victims. Why do you think it's so red?
I don't mean just murderers. A long time ago, a prisoner with an iron mask was held here. They said it was a royal who lost the fight for the throne.
I don't remember the plot of The Man in the Iron Mask, but if I remembered anything about that movie, I would make a quote or reference it right here.
Don't be fooled by appearances. That red-haired guy's probably got a history too.
Does that mean he's a high-profile prisoner?
No, high-profile inmates belong in the special sector downstairs, like you said. Come on, enough with the chatter. Let's finish up the rounds.
You've got a promise with Marius to keep. I don't even know who that is. Oh yeah, all right, I remember. Hopefully he's still in the chapel today. For some reason, you cannot access this map while in your cell. Very strange. Hello. Oh, hey there, Idol. We meet again. Same as promised. You don't say. I've been looking forward to this, you know. Let's get right to it. Remember those access passes I mentioned last time? You're gonna need one if you plan on getting around here in the special sector. As long as you've got a pass on you, the guards won't suspect a thing. How am I supposed to get one? It's gonna be a bit of a hassle, but there should be a way. See, there's this inmate here in the special sector. Let's just call him an exchanger. Getting his help on this is your best bet. Your only one, actually. Sounds like one gutsy inmate. Well, he's not in here for being a law-abiding citizen, you know. Apparently, the guards have been paid off to turn a blind eye to his dealings. First thing to know, he only accepts prospective exchanges in person. In other words, you're going to need to find him yourself over at the salon. Once you think you found him, wait until he gives you the code word. Sounds like a cautious man. Well, I would be too if I were the one running the risks. Which one goes better with tea, sugar or jam? Once he asks you that, you're going to respond with brandy. That's the code word that tells him you're there for business. From there, the rest is up to you. Sound like a plan, Adol? Why couldn't Marius do this? See what I can do. Great, I'm sure you'll pull it off just fine out there, Adol. The sector's linked to all sorts of places. The communal cells, the penal label mines. Having an access pass will make things that much more convenient for you. Anyway, just be patient until he strikes up a conversation with you. As for me, I'll be taking a little doze off here until you get back with the good news. Need to go this way? Yes. And gave Adol a silent once-over, but nothing more. Hey, let me ask you something. What goes better with tea, sugar or jam? Brandy. Good choice. You're just as easy to pick out as I've been told. Come with me, I'll hear what you have to say. Name's Bratchett. Bratchett the Exchanger. Don't bother introducing yourself. The identities of those I deal with are of little importance to me. Then why couldn't Marius do this? What matters is if they've got anything valuable enough worth exchanging for. Quid pro quo. That's my ironclad rule. You want something, you gotta give something. Let me just ask you this. What is it you're after here? I want an access pass. Hey, keep your voice down. You do know what you're saying, right? Got all sorts of unsavory types here, so I won't be asking why you need it. Thing is, an access pass is almost like a form of identification here. So naturally, there ain't a lot of them out in circulation. I can get you your pass, but I'll need something of equal value in return. It'll have to be something rare, something you wouldn't normally find here in the prison. I'm a prisoner, I don't got none. Got a feeling that might be the case. If you don't have anything of equal value to trade, procure it. Alright. Good to know you're quick on the uptake. If there's one thing you do have in your possession right now, it's information. There's a fella here who knows how to put a price on a good piece of intel. Find him, and the two of you just might be able to work something out. Now, be off with you, kid. Chop, chop. Chop, chop, wiki, wiki. About a lock of his hair? It's pretty red. Stained with the blood of his victims. Pardon me, Sonny, but you wouldn't happen to be searching for something, would you? For talk about a red-haired newcomer slipping in and out of the chapel, you see. You're the informant. Oh, now, good on you for figuring that out. My name is Gouch, but the folks around here know me better as the informant. Seem to be going through a spot of trouble, am I right? I may not have exactly what you want, but I do have something of equal value. Trust you catch my meaning. I can't trust you at all. What do you want? What else could an informant want but information? You could present me with intel privy only to you. I'll give you your item of equal value. Not the watchtower. The interrogator? Maybe. I think I'll start off with the thieves. Well, actually, no. We gotta use my multiple choice trick. Whenever there's multiple options, you look for the options that have similar aspects to them. These two have question marks on them. This one doesn't. It has an ellipsis at the end. These two also have about in them. Well, I guess that one has about too, but that one's later on. So clearly, one of these would have to be the answer. And it's not the watchtower, so it has to be the interrogator. But I think this is a ploy because this guy doesn't need to know about the interrogator. He needs to know about the thieves. I'm going to go with the interrogator, but I think it's the thieves. What about that haughty snob of a lass, aren't you? Had a good deal of inmates requesting particulars about her. Very well, you piqued old Gouch's interest. I'll take whatever you know. Alright. I was wrong, but my multiple choice trick, still working. Told Gouch everything you knew about Ingrid. See, so her name is Ingrid, and she's here on direct orders from Rome. Yes, this is useful information indeed. But if I may ask one thing, how do I know it's reliable? Should this prove false, my reputation as an informant would plummet. How do you plan to guarantee the credibility of this so-called scoop? We'll have to trust it. Now, why would I place my faith in someone I've only just met today? Won't be enough to earn you any compensation, I'm afraid. How about if I vouch for him? You. I'll stake my word on his. Is that credibility enough for you? I don't know. Haven't you only just met this red-haired lad yourself? Why go out of your way to vouch on his behalf? You know full well the way I operate as an informant. That I do. You of all people, should be able to tell right away whether someone is lying, no? After all, an informant who can't tell lies from truth is hardly one worthy of trust. Well, of course I can. Don't think you can sell me short just because I'm old. Knew the lad was telling the truth from the moment he opened his mouth. Oh, you did, huh? All right, there's no room for doubt anymore, thanks to your wheedling. Here you are, Sonny. Due compensation for the tip-off. You receive a small box. In that box is a premium cigar sourced from Bretagne. My sources say one of the nobles in the special sector has been requesting one. No doubt in my mind, I have no doubt in my mind, Bratchett will jump at the chance to snatch it up. Thank you. You really are a peculiar one. Had you pegged as a man of dignity, but realize now that you're just a patsy. You'll have to play your cards better if you plan on making it in here. Which thieves does Adel know about? It's either the thieves that were pretending to be Monstrums, or it was the Monstrums themselves. They're not talking about the dress-up thieves, are they? Because how would he know about those? This is why the multiple choice trick has to be employed. Not a moment too soon, huh? You were taking longer than I expected, so I figured I'd come check on you. Guess I ended up meddling in things, though, huh? Thanks for helping me out. Don't mention it, my friend. Somehow, I get the feeling you would have managed on your own anyway. At any rate, this should be enough to get you that access pass. Once you do, then you can really start getting down to business. Let's see, oh, nope. I'm gonna retrace my steps as precisely as possible on the minimap. You're back. What did you bring? It's gonna be at least moderately valuable or the exchange is off. You present the premium cigar. I don't believe it. Is that a premium Bretagne cigar you got there? How did you manage to pry it out of that old miser's hands? I'll never know. Getting a hold of these outside of the prison is hard enough as it is. Valuable enough for you? I'll say. There's an upper-class inmate who's been wanting one of these for a while now. You'll hear no complaints from me. Here, you earned this. By the way, have you heard anything about any inmates disappearing from the prison? Break out. We're talking more than just a few people here, kid. And you know this place ain't easy to bust out of. How about this then? You ever hear of a place called the Restricted Sector? Nope. Well, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors about it nowadays. Apparently only a special few knights and soldiers are allowed in or out of it. Word is, all those folks who up and vanished ended up taken there. Of course, rumors like that are a gold a dozen here, but we can't be too careful. If you need anything else, you know where to find me and what to say. Nice doing business with you, kid. Buster. 'cause I don't hesitate or wait. Before the bell rings, I'm out the gate. That's some MC Hammer for you. Ah, that one is this one. This one. This one. Tisk. Tisk. Oh, you just mirrored them over here, too. Come on, man. Come on, man. Hey there, Adel. Take it you're the proud new owner of a special sector access pass now. Yep. Oh, stop it. Barely did anything at all. More importantly, you should be able to get around better now that you have a pass. So what's next? So what's Adel the Red got next on his agenda? Plan on breaking out of here. Well, ultimately, I'm the same, seeing as I was arrested for no obvious reason. But, like I told you before, this prison's chock full of mysteries to unravel. We should work on gathering intel before taking any decisive action. Who cares about the mysteries if we just want to break out? You know? Like, what the heck? Why don't we split up for a while and see what we can find out? Sure, let's split the party. You go die, I'll survive. 'Cause I'm the protagonist. Glad you get it. We'll stand out too much if we work as a pair. Plus, I figure you'll have a better time going at it on your own. Alright, we're on the same page. Let's get to it. You can rendezvous at the chapel if things start to go south. Best of luck. Go to the courtyard. That's not one I hear every day. I won't stop you if you want a breather. Just let me verify your access pass first. You present it. Checks out. Proceed. We Roman soldiers are stationed in the central wing too, so don't try anything funny, sucker. You know, I'd recognize that mop of red hair anywhere. This is, 168? Unfamiliar inmate addresses you. Oh, so you're gonna play dumb, huh? You remember darn well who I am. The heck you roaming about for? Don't tell me you have an access pass. Ah, 163. I was close. No talking during labor hours, unless you fancy yourself a nice long visit to solitary. Like, this guy's the one who set me up. Raise another stink, and I'll see to it you get another few shifts to enjoy. Am I understood? You there. You have the proper authorization, I assume. How do you think I got in here, sucker? Alright, move along then. You may have a pass, but that doesn't give you permission to cause any trouble. You gotta be kidding me. What did I do to deserve this? Well, you were a jerk. And jerks have bad things happen to them. In some parts of the world, we call that karma. This appears to be the central tower. And see the regular inmates being readied for penal labor as a ways away. About the man you met when you first arrived in Balduke, the warden of the prison. Some sort of problem must have arisen from the looks of it. Perhaps following him will lead you to the information that will help you escape. The restricted sector lies ahead. Those without permission are barred from entry. Sturdy lock is fitted on the door, but it seems to have been unlatched. The prison warden head this way. I question the usage of this plaque here. So like, to open this door, you first need to open this door. And then you can open this door. And then to close it, you need to close this door first. And then you need to close this door first. Doesn't really make much sense why anyone would do that. Throwing that out there. This is the restricted sector, huh? I think it's true that all those missing inmates were actually brought here. From the look of it, even the Romans have a tough time getting in. How did you even get here? Why is Warden Belger here? That's a good question, too. Balduc Prison was seized from Gallia by the Roman army. Get that it's a garrison who assigns the knights their guarding duties. But what we're seeing here is pretty at odds with what we've heard. Oh, so you mean that there's information about the prison that it's not public knowledge? Really? Say it ain't so. Hey, don't. You don't suppose there's any chance we could get ourselves inside? I mean, we've made it this far. I'd like to see what they're keeping in there. Sure. I thought you'd say that. Great minds really do think alike, huh? Highly doubt we'll be able to sneak in from the front. Why don't we try looking around, see if we can find another way in.
How should... There's a door northwest of the courtyard. If there is a way in, it'll be through there.
This sucker knows too much. Don't trust him. Also, why would there be multiple entrances to a restricted area that is locked to get inside? Here it is. The security's pretty sparse, too. The air vent I mentioned is in the warehouse in the penal labor site just past that door. In all likelihood, it should connect to the restricted sector given its location. So check it out. Check it out. Is this what's supposed to qualify as an air vent? How come there's no air vents in anywhere else in this prison? An air vent hidden behind some of the storage containers. Got our blind spot. No one ever bothers with proper patrols in here. The air vent should have another one just like it on the other end. Might be our way into the restricted sector. It's worth a try in any case. Alright, let's get this over with before someone spots us. was a bit of a squeeze. Looks like my hunch was right. We've made it into the restricted sector without too much trouble.
Then...
Look around. Yeah. Now that we've got this far, we can't go back until we figure something out.
This place looks different from the other sectors. It's missing that prison pizzazz, you know?
Ah, the je ne sais quoi. I understand.
This must be the archives. Balduke Fortress? Looks like time's really taken its toll on this thing. It's ancient. Must be a map of Balduke long before it became a prison city. These lines leading away from the fortress must be the old escape routes. There are parts of this map that are too damaged to make out, though.
Might be able to use this to escape.
Not a bad idea at all. Maybe the escape routes are still intact. One leading from the special sector. Ah! There's one connecting the Jillian mines and the cemetery. Adol, doesn't it strike you as odd? The prison's underground layout should have been unknown. That means that this map is...
Enough! I demand to know!
What's that about? It's coming from the other side of that door.
Where else would it be coming from, Marius? Huh? In your shoes?
Like I was saying, people will grow suspicious if these unwarranted arrests persist. On top of that, I've been hearing reports of giant monsters in the prison. Upon investigation, I found that your restricted sector was at the center of it all. Some reports even claim that inmates are being taken there.
That is interesting indeed.
Don't play dumb with me, Shadowlord. The Hieroglyph Knights have accomplished much. That's the only reason you were allowed to continue preserving the peace in Balduke. But it's become apparent that your Hieroglyph Knights have crossed the line. I expected you to be more prudent in the absence of the Governor General. My understanding is that the restricted sector was established 7 years ago. It was during this time that you founded the Glean chapter of the Hieroglyph Knights. I will ask you again, Master Shadowlord. What is it that you're planning here?
75 points. You pass. You are every bit the virtuous man you have always been, Belger. It is admirable, considering you were assigned to Glea due to your friction with your superiors.
What? How do you know about that?
Detain him.
Finally showing your true colors, are you? You can't do this, Shadowlord.
How did the guards know to enter the room at that exact moment when the doors were closed and all Shadowlord did was this? Explain that one to me.
What are you gonna do with me?
It is your moment, Belger. To prove your worth to whom the sovereignty of this land truly belongs to. Glea.
This is treason!
After you are processed, you will be returned to Rom. And then Balduke, no, Glea, will finally be returned to its people.
I don't like the sound of that. I'm pretty sure we heard something we definitely shouldn't have. That was Warden Belger of the Roman Empire they just detained in there, right?
I thought Belger was the scheming one.
One thing's for sure. The Knights are instigating a coup as we speak. Anyway, let's get back to the special sector. We didn't hear anything at all. Whew, what a day. I hear a lot of rumors, but I never would have guessed the Knights were planning a coup.
They intend on starting a war. Let me ask the person who doesn't know any more than I do.
I doubt they're stupid enough to pick a fight head-on with the Roman Empire. But there's no question they're planning on overthrowing them one way or another. They've already struck the first blow by capturing the Roman prison warden. It's probably safe to say that Shadowlord has been planning this for a long time. It's against my better judgment, but I can't turn a blind eye to this. I am a Roman after all. I need to find a way to report this to the Governor General. Sorry, Adol, but like it or not, you're part of this.
Check yourself. This has nothing to do with Adol. I'm trying to escape, okay? I ain't trying to worry about anything else that's happening in this prison. I mind.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're enjoying yourself. That reminds me, shouldn't you be worried someone might notice that you're gone from your cell?
Marius is right. It's nearly time for the rounds. Best to head back soon.
If the Knights are in control now, then things are going to change around here. We need to tread carefully from now on. Come back to the special sector only when you know it's safe.
How am I supposed to know that?
So the Hieroglyph Knights have primordials. That is quite concerning.
Primordials, huh? Ugh, it's like the Isle of Seiren all over again. If you guys thought the Monstrums were crazy, you've got another thing coming. How'd the Hieroglyph Knights even manage to get a hold of one anyway?
That reminds me, you gave us quite a shock when we found out you were a Monstrum, Yufa.
I'm sorry, everyone. I wasn't really doing much as a Monstrum until now. And I couldn't bring myself to tell everyone at the bar. You were all so busy helping Adol.
There's no need to apologize, darling. You did it for your siblings, right? You're not just their sister. You're a parent to them, too. Aren't they the reason why you didn't close your father's farm?
Yeah.
Don't you agree, my dear Adol?
I feel like you had ample opportunity to tell us ever since you were employed here, because not like a simple conversation of, hey, I'm actually the Raging Bull, by the way. I already know you're the Crimson King. You know, just letting you know, I can't help you out with anything at the moment. Taking care of my family, taking care of the farm, but, you know, just letting you know. I did not lie on my resume, did not lie on my application. Telling you. You have everything to worry about. Can't trust you no more.
Yeah.
What else you lie about?
You guys...
I've been meaning to ask you, Shantae. Did you already know about Yufa?
But of course.
You did? How?
Call it intuition, dear. We've been working together for a long time.
Is he a bar manager or a mind reader?
Can't believe Primordial something. Primordial was in the prison, even if it wasn't a real one. How do we know it wasn't a real one? I can only speculate what the Hieroglyph Knights were planning. Channelar didn't do us a favor by spelling it out either. However, it does seem like he knew about your curses. Probably not getting any more answers out of him. Guess it's back to ground zero then, Adol. Who's taking care of the kids now that you're hanging around with us? Huh? What's changed, Yufa? Ever get any more information at the bar? Oh, there was one thing. There's a place at the east of the Noble District called the Cultural Heritage Site. Old abandoned buildings and works of art have been left there for years. Recently, there have been sightings of a ghost allegedly harassing tourists. A ghost? Not this again. Maybe it's lemurs like the ones you guys fought. Or fight? Something? Maybe, but normal people can't see lemurs. Maybe it really is a ghost. If it was a monster instead, there would have been casualties. There have only been tidbits from several citizens. As innocuous as it may be, I suppose it is rather curious. Yeah, what does this have to do with us? Could be anything. Yeah, just... like, why are you telling us this? That had nothing to do with anything. Yeah, you're right. After finding out about primordials, the last thing we need is a ghost. Sounds like more work than it's worth. Furthermore, my sources tell me new prisoners were admitted last night. Among them are those with unknown charges, it seems. How awful. Well, Parks, we still haven't found your friend yet, right? I don't like this. They're planning something, and I don't think it's a birthday party. Maybe you'll need to find something on the at the Cultural Heritage Site. Watch your back, Gil. Yes, let's go ghost hunting, and maybe we'll find something out about the prison. I'm sure that makes total sense. The renegade. Yeah. Let's just. Your chat is wonderful. A letter? I
have a moment.
All right. What's your quest? Find out who else has quests. Dragya Haman. Inmate 906. What's our inmate number again? 217? I think we're 217. The Legend of Heroes. I'm almost tempted to actually let this quest play out. Let me just give you this recipe.
Go get him out there, darling.
Darling. Alright, where is the mask lady? There you are.
Any errands you'd like me to run? As you wish.
Can't wait to try it out.
Let's see. Well, this means we're gonna get Renegade, which means that it will be a piercing damage character. And if it's a piercing damage character, then we probably don't want to use Homeboy Slice.
Here you are.
For me?
Just in
Why,
case.
thank you.
Here you are.
Can't wait to try it out.
We will hold off on that for now. Ah, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Swap to strike.
Here you are.
Give me one of those. Well, I think everybody should have one of these.
Here you are. else you'd like me to fetch? What would you like me to do? Are you sure? Stay safe out there.
Alrighty. Let's give you those. Give you that for now. Give you that for now. I don't think I've been in this area. Not even sure how to get to that area. I'm sure The Legend of Heroes is a nod to Legend of Heroes game.
I'm at a loss.
Just look at the dialogue real quick and just see. Bard, your name is Tetra.
Yeah.
Okay. Talking about some 100 Years War. Let's see.
Oh, buy what you like. Oh, save for Anemona, of course. Change your mind. Come again anytime.
Anemona. Oh, it's right here. Something crazy. Something crazy. There. Apparently there's a new shop in town. And it's for cheese?
Hey there, I recommend everything. Oh, hope to see you again.
My turn.
I got this.
You know,
Let's go.
Everybody seems to recommend everything.
What I get myself into?
Definitely don't care about Felix. Doggy cleaning up.
Here I go.
My time to shine. Switch. Too easy.
Guiding efficiency has been enhanced.
Take this. Take this.
And with that lemon squeezy.
Pretty good job we did there.
What did it say about promoter? Receive the reward. Well, it is time to mark. Let's do that.